Honourable Swart.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Deputy Speaker, the ACDP agrees with the Minister of Finances that the country's fiscal reckoning has finally arrived. And we appreciate the challenges facing government, how to deal effectively with COVID-19, to save lives on the one hand, while at the same time rescuing the economy and saving jobs. Now, a sovereign debt crisis must be avoided at all costs. I'm sure we are in agreement with this. This is obvious. How then does one strike the balance between what many economists are calling for, increased spending to stimulate economic growth, and the Minister's austerity path? There can be no doubt that a debt stabilisation path is necessary, and we support that. The question is, however, whether the active scenario involving a drastic fiscal adjustment will be achievable. We note the Cabinet's commitment, but Cabinet has a poor track record of sticking to fiscal or savings targets proposed by National Treasury. The primary surplus, which is the goal by 2023, has not been achieved since 2008, when there was a long commodity boom. Given that the country is in the grip of the worst recession since the 1930s, deep skepticism about whether such expensive cuts are politically or economically feasible are understandable. The challenge is that after a decade of looting and plundering state resources, the degree of fiscal austerity required has become so huge that, as argued by certain economists, it could throw the economy into reverse. But we say, Minister, it is undeniably necessary. Now, Minister, you know what the ACDP has said consistently as a possible solution, and we reiterate our call to focus more resources on recovering the more than 500 billion estimated lost as a result of corruption, illegal base erosion, and profit shifting. We know the FIC, Hawks, NPA, Asset Forfeiture Unit, SARS, SIU have extremely wide powers to freeze bank accounts and attach assets worldwide, now with the special tribunal. This can be done using the SWIFT banking system and the civil courts of the jurisdictions to which those funds are being transferred. And I'm sure, Honourable Minister, as the previous governor of the Reserve Bank, you'd be aware of this. Artificial intelligence applications are currently in use in South Africa to trace suspicious transactions from bank to bank. And it is possible to apply ex parte without notice to the criminals for an order freezing those proceeds of crime in the account, which may be located domestically or offshore. And the banks are happy to assist because they don't want to lose their licenses. Now, that issue was discussed in this report before us, and it was discussed this morning, Honourable Minister, in the Justice Committee. And it is something that we would urge you to look into. It may be a solution to help recover those billions of rands that are sitting in overseas bank accounts. And if we have the necessary political will to do it and the resources to do it, we can achieve it. I thank you.